Hi there, I'm Colin Lott from Drive School of Motoring, and today we're going to be covering hill starts. Now, hill starts aren't as difficult as people imagine they're going to be, so don't get hung up on this. Okay, so what's the difference between starting off on a hill and just normally pulling away on a flat? Well, to be honest, not a great deal. Let's have a look. So we're going to select first gear, okay, and as always we're going to set some gas and we're going to find the biting point, okay. Now, all we're going to do for the hill start, the only thing we're going to be doing differently is we're going to add a little bit more gas, and then we're just going to bring the clutch just slightly higher than you would normally find your bite if you were moving off on a flat road. Okay, and that's it, that's the only difference. So let's have a look around. We're going to start from the left as always and finish over the right. Okay, absolutely nothing about, so there's no need to be signalling, and we're going to release the handbrake, and as we do, the car's just going to start moving forward, and it really is as simple as that. Okay, so that's an upward hill start, and what we're going to do now is we're going to go and look at a downward hill start. Okay, so we're just going to be taking the next road on the right, so we're going to check the centre and right mirrors just to make sure it's nice and safe before we turn. Okay, which is fine. We signal to the right to let people know that we're going to be turning, and we're just selecting first gear because it's quite an awkward turn. This one, there's some parked cars on the left. So as we come round, we're going to take it nice and easy, and we're going to pull up on the left. Okay, so check the centre and left mirrors, and we're going to pull up on the left. So we're going to give a signal to let people know that we're stopping. Right, let's go up nice and closely to the curb, and now we're just going to have a look at a downward hill start. Okay, now what's the difference between an upward hill start and a downward hill start? Well, quite simply, when we're going down a hill, we need to be using brake control as opposed to using clutch control. Okay, because obviously clutch control isn't going to work going down a hill. The other difference is on a downward hill start, we will be using second gear rather than first, and the reason for that is because by the time the car gets rolling, it'll be too fast for first gear anyway, so first gear wouldn't be a lot of good. Okay, so we're going to start by clutch down and selecting second gear. Okay, now as we said, second gear, not first, and then we're going to use the right foot on the brake, and the clutch is just going to stay on the floor because we don't need the engine to pull the car forward. The hill's going to do that for us. Okay, so the right foot's on the brake, the left foot's on the clutch, right down to the floor, and we're just going to have a look around as always, make sure it's safe, and that's absolutely fine. There's a van coming in the opposite direction, so it's going to allow him to pass, and he's gone, so nobody else has signalled to. Release the handbrake, and you notice we're not going anywhere just yet because my foot's still on the brake, so we're going to very gradually start to release the foot brake, and as we do that, just going to start steering out around the car in front of us. Okay, we've got another van coming, so we're going to stop for that and do another check before we go anywhere. And again, all this is being done with the foot brake. Just slowly lift off the brake, and then as we come around the car and steer back to the left, we're going to come completely off the brake and then just bring the clutch right to the top, and here we are driving in second gear. Okay, and that's a downward hill start. It's as simple as that. So we're now going to stop on the left. So again, centre and left mirrors, signal to the left, start to brake, and we're just going to gently pull up next to the curb. And quite simply, that's how you do hill start. So that's an upward hill start and a downward hill start. Okay, if you need any more detailed information on that, you can always contact me on my email address, which is info@driveschoolofmotoring.com. Until I see you next, drive safely.